except recently. Oh man, guys, there's something coming next Friday. Something, what is this from? Hey, it's a Sausage King! Where have you been? Sausage King, throw me a follow and a sub. Hey, kids! I feel like I never say this enough, because I assume everybody knows, but if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, remember, you can subscribe to me for free. You get 1 free sub for Amazon Prime, so if you're not using that on someone else, you can use it here. Man, the Sausage King of Chicago is here. Guys, this dude's really famous. And we know it's actually him because look at his name. Nobody would lie on the internet. But yeah, big surprise next Friday. It involves the post office, the USPS, and I guess I can give away a really big clue to all of my pals here who come to chat. Make sure you're subscribed to the podcast. If you're not, check out igot.one. That's the website, igot.one, for info on how to subscribe. And something awesome is coming. In the meantime, I wanted to check this out. This is there's a lot of these Varifocal cameras coming out, I noticed. Jetta Day was in here last Friday for Fix It Fridays, and he was like, hey, check out Varifocal cameras. I think maybe it was a couple weeks ago, but I was like, all right. And then I did, and they range from like $30 to like $300. I was like, oh, let's see why. And it was because like even the ones that do 1080p, they do 1080p at like 5 frames a second. See if that helps. Ooh, sure did. There you go. How do you like that frame rate? Cool. And so I was like, all right, what's a really good one that's gonna do the frame rate at the size I need? So you only really need 720p on Twitch, because Twitch only lets you stream at like 6 megabits a second, which is like great for 720p. Starts to get a little fuzzy at 1080, and is absolute garbage at 4K. So that's why nobody streams at those resolutions. Yeah, Answorth, I had the same problem, and I often like. One of my favorite podcasts is Garbage Brain University, and that's Drew Toothpaste and Natalie D, if you're familiar with their work. And I ended up listening to like 10 in a row because it takes me that long before I get back to my podcasts. Hey, there's a link to the podcast right there. So I bought this one that seemed to be the best one that I could find, at least. And it's hey, I wonder how this looks. See how much. Wow. Just tanks it. Anyway. Does 4K at 30 frames a second. Now, that's okay. We're not going to be streaming at 4K. But that's a really cool thing to look for on cameras, because it implies that all the lower resolutions are going to do even better. So it doesn't say what else it does, but I have to assume if it does 40K at 30, it's going to at least do 1080p at 30 and 720p, hopefully at 60, but at least 30. Anyway, I'm going to hook it up. We're going to see what it looks like. So this is the Mokose Varifocal camera from Amazon. Oh, like I have the... you guys notice down below I have my Amazon links? Should see if those are updated. we had some other fellows show up too. We got that guy. We got that guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
sexy girl.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. You guys scroll down. You'll see somebody was asking me to post my like shopping list for all the tools and crap I use. So I did. And Nick, I was super open about the fact that I didn't even want to do it. But it's like, yep, these are what I use. And honestly, I don't get most of this stuff on Amazon. I get a lot of it off of eBay. So you don't necessarily have to like click there and give me money for using my list. I think I get 10% or something dumb out of there. But that's more of like, hey, this is what I've been messing with. So you're like, what the hell is that? It's that, and you can go price shop it for wherever. It's more of like, this is what I used, enjoy. You know, maybe I'll wait to add this until we know if it sucks or not. But yeah, that list is down there, which is neat. Cool butts. Yeah. Shrink that and try to get this up on my little side monitor here. Cool. But yeah, thanks for the sub, Answorth. If I didn't thank you already. Yeah, use smiled.amazon.com, whatever. Like I said, it's not... I'm not trying to make money off this. So this is what we're looking at here. These are kind of funny. This is still like questionable quality, but this is aluminum. So all metal housing, perhaps a glass lens. These are thumb screws, which is kind of funny. So you gotta loosen them, and then you can turn, and then you tighten them back down to lock it in place. Manual aperture control, which I actually really like. And then tele and wide, and then so it does kind of like macro and telephoto, or wide angle and telephoto all in one. So super cool. Let's hook it up and see what it does. Is this a standard mount? I don't know, because I'm using mine. Is there another on the floor? It is just sitting on the floor. Yeah! Alright, so the holes on here are the standard. I don't know what you call those. The mounts, screws that like tripods and crap have. I'm only surprised because for a lot of this weird Chinese gear, that's not the case. Yeah, you're supporting a good dude, and really, I take my quarterly earnings and donate them anyway. So you're supporting a good something. You're supporting other good dudes. But let's hook this up, see what it looks like. If this is of interest to anyone. Gave you the old bait and switch. You thought I was going to take apart a laptop. No, now I'm just going to like set up my stream, but try to make money off it. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. Nobody makes money off this. I feel really bad for like a lot of the people on here I see trying so freaking hard. And it's like, man, you're not... it's not a matter of just doing the same thing every day on a regular schedule. Like, you have to be doing something unique. Like, I'm definitely not the only guy taking crap apart on stream. Hey, I use OneUpCoin if you want to donate cryptocurrency. I think that's still down there. Supports quite a few different kinds. All right, we'll plug this in. Said it had max support. We'll see what that means. This lens is like super smudgy for just being new out of the box. You can tell. Anyway. Every time I stream, something's broken. What's up, Rexwath? So, I don't know. We've got it here. We've got it plugged in. Let's see if OBS sees it. This. Nope. Sees it, but it has like no output from it. Oh wait, it had something. Okay, hang on. Wasn't shown in my preview. Okay. Cool. All right. Ooh. Those just joining, we've just reached the bottom of the ocean. Focus. There we go. Pretty clear. Let's clean that off. Hey Ganymede, good to see ya. What American locks are susceptible to bypass? I mean, there's a few different bypass hooks. No, I don't know that stuff offhand. It's been a very long time since I've needed to, if ever. But I think a good rule of thumb is just don't buy American locks. Actually, I might have, I think I have that list in my lockpick kit. Have it on a piece of paper. That looks pretty good. Like, I'm focusing just back at the other camera and it's pretty grainy and low light still, and that was my worry. Okay, let's do this. Kids. Yeah, that's... Oh, it had an aperture, though. There we go. Ain't bad. Makes me look a little fat. Put this like back here. Love manual focus anything. It's the aperture. Then that looks really good. Yeah, I could really dial in that focus. Wow. This lens is like really dirty though. I hope that's not like some kind of permanent smoking on it. Yeah. That is not as good as mirrorless, but it is way better than the Logitech C930 I've been using here, which many argue is the best webcam out there. Not great for super close, like if I was going to be doing this laptop work. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Forgot. So I can make this telephoto and then focus it. Yeah. This is really good. So it was 150 bucks. No, it was not 30. This one was 150. The $30 ones do like 720p at 5 frames a second. But it's 150 right now because all cameras are expensive as hell because everyone is now doing remote work and wants to look really good. Like these C930s are 150 bucks. They're between like, they're over 120 on eBay. So for something with a way nicer lens, with a variable focal length, for the top end of what that thing goes for, I think that's worth it. It's still 150 bucks, so if you don't have 150 bucks, it ain't gonna work for you. But I like this a lot. Let's play with it. Let's swap these out. Let's try using it to take a laptop apart. This one's gonna go down in a sec. There you go. Oh. Thick ass USB-C, USB 3.0 cable, like unnecessarily huge. I have a 4K camcorder, and I hate using it because it's just so freaking big. I'm very into minimalist stuff. And, yeah, I can get like a mirrorless here for this work, but it's like, why am I going to spend $500 plus just to do this dumb shit? Like, that's a big waste of money. I'm not launching SpaceX rockets. I just think it's funny that people have like, I mean, I understand if you're a photographer, you already had the camera lying around, but if you're buying a $500 camera just to stream yourself at 720p, I'm not sure your priority's in the right place. Predacon? I have no idea what the answer to that would be. That is not my area of expertise, but maybe somebody in chat does. I do know, I mean, really what I can tell you is if you're streaming gaming at 1080p, 165 hertz, no, you're not. Well, I mean, maybe you are, but the quality on the remote end is going to look terrible because, especially in Twitch, like I was mentioning earlier, you're limited to 6 megabits a second for encoding, which even at 1080p 30 frames a second, with something as crisp as video games, it starts to get blurry really fast. Oh, you don't stream. So what are you asking? Oh, just what to get for gaming? Yeah, I have no idea. I'm not a gamer. No idea. But looks like Rexrath knows. Somebody in chat can help. So, oh wait, I was setting this camera up. I got all distracted here. Hang on. Ooh. Okay. All right, hang on. Oh, this is cool. Lets me manually select the color space in the video range. Ooh. So, this guy I can actually do 1080p. Sounds like I might be switching back to that in the future. But cool. Because I got to stop the stream to do 100 or to change the resolution. I'm not going to bother. Yeah, I don't know much about gaming, but what I can say, like, when I was working in the computer building shop, the rule that I would tell everyone was, like, if it can still do what you need it to do, it's not obsolete. And really, like, 1080p is a very low resolution by modern standards, so if you're always sticking to 1080p, I have to imagine that, like, that card will always be able to do 1080p. No problem. We're just hanging out. Like, I actually really like when chat gets into its own conversations. I've like learning stuff from you guys. Then I get to slack off. Where's my screwdrivers? Oh, let me show you what we're doing. Anyway, yeah. So I think I'm gonna keep this. I don't know. I'll try it out for a month before I have to return it. But I like this a lot. Oh, I mounted it upside down. Hang on.